Thanks for bringing me home. I can't believe Mac made such a fuss.
The top cop loves you very much.
I love him too.
And he clearly disapproves of your association with the jackal.
Mac is wrong a lot when it comes to my personal life. Besides, you're my best friend in the whole wide world. Thanks for helping me today.
The jackal is that friend Maxie used to service.
We'll see you tomorrow. Best man.
You and take it easy.
No, you stay away from me. I'm calling the cops.
Hey, why are you? Calm down, man. Relax. Will you just try and relax, okay?
You leave Spinelli alone. Back off.
Would you put that thing down?
I'm not kidding, Kurt. I'll do it. Spinelli, go get help.
In my own living room, I might add.
First of all, I would never leave you alone with a shirtless marauder.
You are a living room.
And secondly, I think we have little to fear from Dr. Hunter.
He's walking around without his clothes on in my living room. My living room. Are you going to tell me that you're in the wrong house?
No.
That's it.
Wait. He doesn't actually appear very hostile.
He's half naked claiming he lives here, Spinelli.
I do live here.
I'm going to call the hospital and tell them that you snapped a bolt.
I guess you didn't get my message about your new roommate.
Robin, I am sorry. I don't care how crazy Mac is making you. You can't let Matt Hunter rent out Georgie's room.
Listen, I'm sorry that you had to find out this way.
You could have sent leaflets or maybe Chris Martin to sing me a telegram, but it's still just not going to happen.
There's a rental agreement.
You don't really have the right to make that kind of agreement.
It does seem a bit strange, and I mean, no disrespect to the burgeoning one, but even slightly presumptuous to have rented out Wise Georgie's room without warning.
All of Georgie's stuff has been put into storage, and the room has been repainted and redecorated.
Yeah, because Mac was convinced that you were going to move back here once that baby's born.
Right, but I am fine in my own apartment. My baby and myself will be very happy. I was just trying to stop Mac from hounding me and end the discussion.
So because you don't want to deal with Mac, that gives you the right to rent out my sister's room to a total stranger?
Come on. No one wanted that room to be a shrine to Georgie, even you.
That's actually true. I've heard you say as much.
There's always people on the hospital staff looking for affordable housing. People that spend their days saving lives. So I put up a bulletin in the locker room, and I don't know. I just thought that Georgie would have liked her room to be used for such a purpose.
That is indeed the spirit of who Wise Georgie was.
Well, Wise Georgie's not around anymore. Just her sister, the selfish bitch. And that egotistical jerk cannot stay in her room.
Well, that egotistical jerk has put down a deposit and has a key.
Unfortunately, Robin legally can't make
Mr.
that.
Scorpio signed a lease, and he owns the house, so unfortunately, you have no say in the matter. I live here. Get used to it.
I realize now that when I rented you the room, I didn't tell you the truth, that was my cousin Georgie's room.
My sister, who just recently died. And the idea of a stranger living in her room is unthinkable.
Your family issues are not a concern to me. I made a deal in good faith.
Are you always this obnoxious? Does it come naturally to you?
Yeah, it's clear that the dispassionate doctor missed the sensitivity portion of his training. See, Wise Georgie's family still struggles with her loss, as do all who knew her.
This is a great house on a nice, quiet street. I've got kitchen privileges and a garage that I can park my car for next to no money, which is great because I'm going to be paying back my school loans for the rest of my life. I moved in, I've unpacked. I'm here. Let's get used to it.
Wow. I just unleashed a complete jerk on the entire family. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault Matt Hunter is a complete ass.
You were just acting in the spirit of your cousin.
And trying to keep Mac from kidnapping your baby, I get it.
Yeah, but now you have to deal with that.
Don't worry about it. Pretty sure Spinelli and I can find a way to send Dr. Hunter screaming into the night. I didn't want to make Robin feel worse, but I have so much going on in my life right now. I can't deal with Matt living in my sister's room. He's a miserable excuse for a human being.
But a first-rate physician. Oh, well, and while I'm grateful for the doctor's medical efforts, I will help you rid him from the premises.
Of course you will.
We could find him alternative accommodations at a discount. Stone Cold owns many properties. Or maybe a discouraging visit from one of Stone Cold's many protectors of the night.
No. I can't have Jason's people showing up here threatening to break Mac's kneecaps. I'm just going to have to figure out another way to get rid of him.
Between the two of us, we should be able to come up with something. After all, we are the resourceful duo that helped track the text message killer through the city sewer, no less, risking life and limb.
And a very expensive pair of shoes. I really like those shoes.
So after all that, dealing with Dr. Dispassionate should be a snap, right?
Spinelli, thanks for rushing to my defense earlier. You really are my best friend.